Okay, let's start. Take a look at this drill called the Coco drill. If you noticed, D1 starts with the puck. The pucks are about halfway between the top of the circle and the blue line. D1 begins with the puck, and D1 will skate toward F1, and about halfway through will make a pass to F1, who is standing stationary at the time. F1 now skates into the zone at a better angle than was drawn there, and will rim the puck around the boards as hard as possible. As that's happening, and it's very important, timing is important, as it's wrapping around the boards, we will be looking for F2 to get to the bottom of the hash marks and stand at the boards and try to receive the puck with the skate. Now normally players try to receive it with their backhands or awkwardly with their forehands. A nice way to receive a puck on the boards, on a rim, is with your skates. You can do either skate. If you want to kind of keep the puck close at home, you want to do it with the skate closest to the puck. Or if you feel like you're going to go towards the blue line hard, you might want to try to use the other skate and pop out. Now the D1 transitions, starts skating backwards and gets into a nice, perfectly gapped situation where we're going to have a 2-on-1 situation coming up. F1 is also timing the pass, the rim, and is curling out. Notice on an angle where there's a nice passing lane between F2. F2 will skate up the boards if D1 has a loose gap. If the coach comes and helps and creates a tight gap, the coach might help on there. We're going to bank it off the glass. Okay, so depending on whether the coach helps that D1 and comes in and puts pressure on F2, F2 will bank it off the glass. If the coach does not help and there is a clean exit, they will skate out of the zone as depicted with that line right there. Okay, you might have to watch this video again if you need further explanation. Okay. So now we have a 2-on-1 situation where F1 and F2 are creating a pressure on the D. Now, the F1, F2, if you notice there, they look like foosball players lined up in a line. That's not a good way to exit and enter a zone, especially in the neutral zone. You want to space out where you make the D have to commit to one of the two players. If they're standing right there, the D's in a great spot. But once F2 creeps up ahead of F1, D1's going to have to make a decision. Should they loosen the gap more and cover F2, or should they press F1? And that can be a big problem, pressing F1 right there, because that can create, if F1 makes a good pass, that's now a breakaway. Okay? So that's a good way to kind of make sure the defense isn't, is kept guessing. Okay? So now F1 and F2 are in the neutral zone. As they come towards the red line, they pass the puck to D1. D1 now is skating backwards. They will now transition from backwards to forward, and this is important to recognize. So if you turn this way, if you turn to that, I guess you want to call this counterclockwise way, then the F2 is going to have to curl as well counterclockwise. In this one now, we decide to curl. D1 is curling clockwise. I'd like F2 is now to also turn that's counterclockwise. No, clockwise. So now you have a nice, look at that passing lane. As opposed to going straight, we are now, a lot of times what happens is that we go straight as an arrow. But instead of going straight, we have a nice curl here, which creates a really nice passing lane. So now what we're going to be doing is we have F1, F2, and D1 all join forces, and now we are going to be having a 3-on-1. Okay, so now we have a 3-on-1 with the F1, F2, D1 against D2, who now joins the fray here. Now when F1 enters the zone, you want to enter as staggered. Now depending on where D2 is, F1 looks like a loose gap there. So F2 can curl around. Obviously F1 has to enter the zone first, so pull back F2 there. And F1 now can go towards the corner. They can curl. They can come around depending on the gap. Here D2 is creating a more of a tight gap, so F2 needs to come a little closer. In this case, if there's a tight gap like that, F1 can simply doesn't have to be a direct pass. F2 can bank it off the boards. F1 can bank it off the boards. F2 can grab it. F1 can now crash the net. D1 can enter the zone, and now D2 is going to be pretty confused at this point, where you're going to have a very nice triangle set up. Hopefully F1 will screen the goalie, and now you have a nice triangle set up where you can cycle the puck around a little bit and make a good decision. Okay, so that's part one of this entire drill. I broke it up in several parts, and that's basically it. And on the next whistle, the exact drill starts from the other side. Okay, so here we have the exact drill. On the other side of the ice, we have D1 with the puck. F3 is right next to D1. D1 skates and passes it over to F2. F2 will then rim the puck around the boards. Let me get that drawing tool thing out of the way. We'll rim the puck around the boards, and F3 will go to the bottom of the hash mark, stand there, and remember what we said about depending on whether the coach will be there or not, but you can use your inside foot or outside foot to stop the puck and try to kick it over to your foot. F3 now will enter the same exact drill that we did, going the other way now. So F3 is going to have the puck. They're going to hopefully maybe rim it, knock it off the top of the glass, exit the zone. F2 will come across and try to help F3 exit the zone. Let's see if I can do this quickly. There you go. F2 will get the puck. F3 will replace F2, and D1 will be skating backward and curling in the zone. Let's take another quick look. 2 skates to the puck. F3 is up to high. D1 skates backwards as D1 curls. F3 will also, F2 to F3, D1 curls, F3 to D1, and now it's going to be a 3-on-1 going the other way. Let's see if we can finish up this video quickly. F3 curls the same way as D1 curls. Remember that from last time? That last D will be back there to end the 3-on-1 drill, and as that is going on, we can begin the third set of the drill. I hope that you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully this will give you a nice head start for Thursday's full ice.